Hey guys, this is a full moon reading for the full moon in Pisces. This is a pick a card to choose from either piles 1, 2 or 3. Please go to whichever pile you feel called to. You might be called to more than one pile and that is totally fine. And if you did want a reading with me or Reiki Healing or any of my other services, feel free to email me or contact me via my social medias. Everything will be linked down in the description box. Yeah, and I have been running quite a few deals on my tarot readings. I plan on carrying on with that for a little bit, so yeah, so come in while it's hot. And yeah, so I'm gonna move on to group 1 now. This is for your full moon in Pisces, and this is what you need to know. So to begin with, you have money coming in. I feel like if you have been putting energy into a project, you are going to receive back this money. It may come in this week, or you're going to receive some sort of earnings this week. You might also have a dream about money, or you might find some money. So if you find some money, pick it up. Obviously make sure it's no one that has dropped it around you. But yeah, just know that your hard work is paying off and everything that you have been planning for will come to fruition. This is my group that is really lucky. This is probably my managers, my business owners, people that are entrepreneurs, people that are, you know, high up in their business, people that are self-employed, kind of that, or you're maybe looking to go into that realm of work. And if that is the case, then now would be a good time to move on forward with that, because you will be successful. And then we have here, we have the King of Pentacles. So some of you might be earth signs, so that's Virgo, Taurus and Capricorn. And particularly if you're a Capricorn that is born in the end of December, I'm hearing this is going to be like even more resonate with you, particularly in the realm of money and finance and receiving the hard work that you have put into things and receiving it back. So what I see here is you are going to be kind of sitting on your throne, kind of feeling good within yourself, feeling grateful because this money has come through and you've put in the work, or you are putting in the work, and you'll realise that because you didn't give up, what you wants you, and it's coming to you. And then we have here like the fields of wheat, which represents like abundance and harvest and growing things, and planting the seed and watching them grow. Even when it takes time, you still carry on being determined and you don't lose sight of your goal and what it is that you want. And then we have like the mountains and the birds. You might be seeing birds. You might see 3 birds in particular. On the day where you see 3 birds, and I've just seen 333 on the clock. On the day if you see 3 birds together, pay attention to what happens that day, because you might receive something. You might receive something in terms of career or money, or speak to someone on that day where it's going to be particularly significant, so just make a note of that. Working with the colour purple would be really good. So this is like your third eye in the crown, so working on that going forward. Make sure you're grounded. I think this group predominantly is grounded because there's a lot of kind of earth energy here within your chart or around you, or you're just very well rounded and very well rooted. So just try and work with your third eye and your crown chakra more. You could do that through simple exercises in the morning, picturing like a door where your third eye is or your crown is on the top of your head, and picture a door kind of opening up, and just saying like an affirmation of I wish to receive whatever is meant for me, things like that. Obviously before you go out or before you're around people, make sure you close those doors, otherwise you're going to be wide open to receive certain information, and maybe certain information that you may not want. I've also just seen 444 on the clock, so you've definitely got stability and structure in place, or you will be, and from having that, this money gain will come in. Then it says the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Pay attention to when the next waxing moon is. it's either after the full moon or before the new moon. I'm not totally sure. So just look into that for yourself. The energy is gaining momentum because you are building up to, if you're not already, this boss energy, this momentum of receiving your money's worth and what it is that you're worth. And if in the past you did have issues with receiving, if you did have issues with getting money or finding work, I feel like that's going to be dispersed and you are going to come into quite a bit of money or quite a bit of gain, quite a bit of abundance. Now, abundance doesn't just mean money, it can be abundance of a lot of things, but it will be good things. This group is highly blessed, really, really blessed. Then we have Moon in Leo. Some of you might have a Moon in Leo, or you might have an MC in your chart that is Leo. Some of you might be speakers, you might be on stage, or you might just stand out from the rest. Just pay attention to obviously remain grounded and centered within yourself and your own authority and your own sovereignty. We also have the lion here, so someone might have a lion tattoo on their arm or thinking about getting one, or might be getting one. That's just an additional message. But the lion usually represents it's like leader of the pack and protecting the cubs and the mother at all costs. But also being a fighter. So I feel like this group, you're my group of lions. You're fierce and you're courageous. And if you don't feel like that yet, this is for you in the future. You know, say in the comments, I am a lion and I'm willing to roar. You know, just to, I mean, you don't have to, but just to kind of empower yourself and say out loud all these amazing things about yourself. Sometimes we have to be our own cheerleader. You know, if you look at the most successful people in the world, they don't speak down to themselves. They've kind of worked on their own limiting beliefs in the subconscious mind to believe in themselves now, so they talk themselves up. It just depends where you are at the moment, I guess. So it says here, it is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated or pushy. Yeah, I mean, if you really are quite successful now, that's amazing, but try not to be so prideful and just remember that, you know, we are all equals no matter our status or our earnings or whatnot. You know, at the end of the day, we're all humans and we all are all connected by spirit and energy, and, you know, we all live on the same planet. But I'm pretty sure most of you that probably click on my stuff, you're quite humble as it is and quite, you know, very giving and loving. Anyway, now we have some additional things, not meanings. So we have Star. The silver energy or star brings good luck and serendipity. Wow. This group is so like, wow. The energy is just like, I feel all hyped. So someone might be celebrating a birthday soon. And someone might have young children that get really excited over this next week over something. They might find something at school. For some it might just be a feather, or they might just find something. Also working in your star energy, working with the star energy will help you. So basically star energy is like your core essence, your core being, who you are in your being kind of thing, and you're being asked to tap into your star energy and your star being. And then we have some additional messages. We have animal. So you've got a lion and then you've got birds. So yeah, animals are going to be really significant this week for you. And then we have soulmate. So I'm hearing a few things. You could find an animal going forward that is your soulmate. Soulmates can come in many forms, by the way, and you don't just have one, because soulmates can be friendship, family, animals or lovers and stuff like that. So you may have an animal soulmate. You might also have an animal guide that kind of is trying to get your attention, or you might actually over the next 3 weeks meet someone that is part of your soul tribe that is a soulmate. They could be a kindred spirit, or it could literally be romantic. I'm not so much hearing romantic, but for some of you it may be. It just, you know, it's a general read and take what applies. Anyway guys, if this did resonate, please let me know down in the comments section, and if you did want a personal reading with me, tarot or oracle, or any of my distant Reiki healing services, please contact me via my email or my social medias. And I'm going to move on now, guys. Have a lovely best day, guys. Bye-bye. So this is group 2, and this is your full moon in Pisces messages. So first off, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So you see here, there's dolphins. Some of you might have Atlantean past lives, or you might be drawn to water, or over the next 5 days, some of you might be going on a trip over water or near water, or going swimming, or water could just be really healing for you guys to drink more water, spend more time in the shower this week in particular. I'm also hearing listening to dolphin music, dolphin sounds right before you go to bed would really help you to kind of help calm your mind and just help you be in the present moment. I feel like if you can get centered and in the present moment, something's going to come through to you. Because the Ace of Pentacles is all about being offered something, and there's like a gateway opening up. When you walk through the garden, it opens up a new beginning, a new doorway to something new, and you can create that because you're the master of your own destiny. So what you want wants you to, you just have to realise that and go out and create it and manifest it. And if you see here on the ship, some of you might live overseas as well. I keep hearing travel, but and someone packing, I can like see someone packing something to go somewhere. And if you can go on a trip somewhere, even if it's just like, I don't know, to the woods or to a beach or somewhere in your area, I feel like now would be a really good time to do that. But the universe is trying to offer you something. They're trying to gift you something in the moment. They're trying to give you something, but you need to be receptive and open up to this. Also, we have thunder. So usually with thunder comes lightning, and here you've got the water. So pay particular attention if there is a storm coming up, or if there is a storm around you, and anything that you receive in them moments. When the storm happens, if the storm happens for some of you, you might get like goosebumps, you might feel like electricity running through your body, you might get hyper, you might get downloads, you might get your thoughts kind of race, and you might hear things within your hearing, which is clairaudience. So this group might be heavily clairaudient. Look into that if you feel called to, where you receive messages from spirit and like other beings, but you hear it basically. And if you're open to that, then you then it will probably come through more predominantly. Yeah, and here, like, I'm not totally sure what that is, but I feel like something's going to be popped. Something's going to be popped. Oh, someone might be giving birth this week as well. And that's like the universe gift for you, the safe delivery of this child. But also thunder can represent something that's going on within our mind. So now would be the perfect time to kind of just work on your mind and pay attention to your thoughts, and if they're not particularly wholesome towards yourself, work on how you can change those thoughts into more positive ones for yourself. And obviously realise that takes time, so just be a little bit more patient with yourself. Some of you might have been going through a bit of a depression because of the clouds here, or you might have just had a cold. I do see this clearing, and if you have been in this void-like energy, you are coming out of that energy, and the light will shine again, and the clouds will clear, and you will be able to go on your journey a lot more smoothly if you have been going through that energy. And then we have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Yeah, now is the time. North Node is basically what you're meant to do in this lifetime, and our South Node is what we've done in some of our past lives. So if you are called to do something over this next probably 2 weeks, 7 days, for some of you it's 7 days, some of you it's 2 weeks, So 7 to 14 days. If you are called to do something new, do it, because it's actually part of what you're meant to be doing with your life purpose, and you're going to feel so happy because you've done it. It might scare you, and as long as it's not harmful to yourself, yes, it will push you out your comfort zone, but you are meant to take charge and do whatever it is that kind of comes through for you, because it's part of your soul's purpose, it's part of your life's purpose in this work. Now, it could be anything for all of you. It could be something big, something small. I really don't know. It's, it's a group reading. So if you did want more kind of answers for that and more help with that, feel free to contact me for a personal reading. But yeah, and then we have Waning Moon. Let go of that which is causing you inner turmoil. Oh my God, see the thunder. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. Yeah, in order to follow through on your life purpose and where you're meant to go with your life, you need to let go. You need to let go and set yourself free. You need to get on that ship and go. Some of you might actually need to leave something or someone or a situation that is making you unhappy. You're going to know if that is your storyline. You take what applies at the end of the day. Working with your root chakra as well, working with the colour red, will help you feel grounded and centered within your energy. I do have some Reiki healing on my channel for the root chakra, which if you feel called to would be good for working with your root, or just YouTube root chakra meditations or grounding meditations, or do some earthing. So go outside barefoot if you can on the grass. So now we have some additional messages. Oh my God. I don't look at these before I do them, but they've got the Reiki symbol there. I'm a Reiki practitioner and this is one of the symbols we use. It's a power symbol. Cleanse, purify and protect the physical body. Wow. So you can draw this symbol. You can put it on your wall. You can draw it on your hands and then meditate with your hands like on your heart and on your solar plexus, so your stomach. You can also just draw this symbol out into the air as if it goes into your auric field before you're about to go out as another protection tool. So then we have past life. Oh my God, so synchronistic. Health and empath. Wow, okay. If you'd like me to do a past life reading, pick a card for the channel, then let me know down in the comment section, and depending on how many people want me to do that, I'll think about doing that. I do also offer it as a service. Your health is being called into question. That's the thunder, and that's what you need to let go of. Something within the health. It could be an addiction, just something from the past you're holding on to, ill health, something like that. I do see it improving. Also, if you do have any kind of health conditions, they might actually link to your past life, so it would be good to kind of look into your past life on that aspect. But not only that, empath. This is my group of empaths. You feel things deeply. You're probably clairsentient. And when we feel things so deeply, we can often get confused on what is our energy and what isn't. Like, you can walk through the street and you're picking up on everyone else's energies, and you might feel thoughts and feelings that are not your own, and it can be quite scary and confusing if you don't know what you're doing. So use this symbol to protect your energy. Even, calling on the angels or calling in a white light just to protect your auric field, or doing some cord cutting just to kind of release anything that could be in your energy that is not yours. And strongly look into your past lives, whether it's with me or not. Look into getting a past life reading, or maybe before you go to bed, ask spirit or your higher self to enable you to see aspects of certain past lives that are really important through your dreams, and then have a dream journal every day and write what comes through. Anyway guys, if this did resonate, please let me know down in the comment section. If you did want a personal reading with me, a Reiki healing or any of my spiritual teachings, please contact me via my email or my social medias, and have a beautiful, lovely, blessed day guys. Bye bye. So this is group 3, and this is your full moon messages in Pisces. So first off, we have the Empress card. So some of you may be teachers or teach children, or you might have children, or you might be pregnant or thinking about having children. That's not for all of you, obviously. Some of you might be mothers or thinking of becoming a mother, or thinking of reaching out to a mother or spending time with a mother. But also I'm hearing this group has strong feline energy, but also strong feminine energy. Whether you're masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter, because I read energies, but also we all hold within us the anima and the animus, which is the yin, the yang, the feminine, the masculine, and what matters is balancing those both, but we can predominantly work with one more than the other. This group has strong feminine energy. Others may come to you for your guidance or your help. You might be healers, you might be architects, you might be artists, or you might just hold like a really significant role within this lifetime. I'm hearing now would be the time to focus on yourself and self-love if you can, and try and focus on what kind of brings you joy. Like if you see here, she's just focused on, you know, herself and chilling and relaxing, and there's all these animals around her, all these cats around her, but she's just like chill. So you're being asked right now to chill out and focus on yourself and what brings you joy. How can you bring love to the situation? How can you love yourself more? Can you go take an Epsom salt bath, light some candles? You know, can you buy yourself something, treat yourself something? Maybe you want to have a facial. You know, maybe you want to get some crystals and kind of rub them around your face, just as like a healthcare kind of routine. Maybe you want to buy a new moisturiser, maybe you want to cleanse your face. I'm also hearing, because it's Empress energy, which is Queen energy and Goddess energy, I'm hearing like you might be, some of you might be the face of something in the future that will be really significant, because Empress energy is powerful. So, you know, this is really powerful energy. But I'm strongly hearing take time to focus on yourself. Also, face could be, what do you need to face? Is there something you need to face with your mother, or a feminine energy? Maybe an ex, maybe a girlfriend, maybe a mother, maybe the feminine within you. Do you need more self-love? Do you need more self-care? How can you give that to yourself? Then we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Pay attention to when the next full moon eclipse is. I think we've had them for this year. So note down whenever the next one is, and that will be a significant time to you, for you. Conclusions are within reach. So you are just being asked to have a little bit more patience and know that conclusions are within reach. I'm also seeing here a woodland. So if you live by a woodlands, someone that lives by really, really big woodlands, but it's like really big, go for a walk there. I mean, this is at night. Go whenever you feel is best. I'd say the daytime, but that's just because I don't like going out at night. But I feel like go for a walk in this big woods. Whoever lives by really big woods, go for a walk by this big woods, particularly around the time of a full moon, which is around this time if you can. And it might help you to face something within yourself, I'm hearing. Then we have the owl. Pay attention if you see owls, dream of them, see pictures of them, see a literal owl. I feel like the owl wants to bring you some sort of wisdom, some sort of epiphany, realisation is going to come through. You have a crisis will allow you to look into yourself and make an important revelation. Yeah, so something unexpected might happen. It could just literally be that you reevaluate certain things within your life and find out, oh, I don't want this, it's not working, and then you change course. Or it could be that you do some inner healing work and you find out something that makes you feel upset, but it's a blessing in disguise kind of thing. Or it could be something that's already happened in the past that you need to face, that you need to love yourself over and realise you deserve more, and realise conclusions are within reach. So things will conclude, things will come to light. As this light shines, so too will things on your life. So now we have some additional messages. We have achievement, win the award, accolade or contract. I'm hearing some of you might be moving home as well, on the 3rd, either on the 3rd month or on the 3rd, like the 3rd of a month. Then we have, oh wow, we have a fame and we have wish. Yeah, so because you've got Empress energy, some of you might come into some fame and you're going to be the face of this brand, this whatever it is you are creating. Maybe you're creating facial healthcare products, anti-aging, or self-care products, or maybe you're just doing something to kind of help people, or singing or something like that. Fame, that isn't going to be for all of you, especially if you're like, no, I don't want that, no, then that wouldn't be your message. I've also just seen 2611. They're telling me for you to look up the angel number of that, and there's going to be additional meaning for you there. And then we have a wish. A wish will be granted. So with the conclusions being within reach, when the conclusion has been reached, it will be a wish, even though at first it might seem like a crisis, or it might feel like that. I hear it might feel like a crisis more so than be one. So try not to let fear kind of override you. But yeah, a wish could be granted within career, within your looks. Some of you might have been working on your looks and a wish could be granted there. I also feel like if some of you have been trying to lose weight, a wish would be granted there. It could be a wish of anything, probably one of your top 3 wishes. So just pay attention because a wish will be granted. But yeah guys, if you did like this, let me know down in the comment section. If you did want a personal reading with me, please comment, please email me or send me a message on social media, and please like, share and subscribe, and remember to turn the bell on to not miss out when I next upload. Have a beautiful, lovely day guys. Bye bye.